Well, obviously, first to begin with, the biggest mistake Americans and Israelis have made in this war is to eliminate Mr. Khamenei. Khamenei was actually uh, was the controlling force, a brake on the radicals and the IRGC. With his elimination, IRGC has been liberated, and the young officers are now in charge in the regions. And I think Mr. Trump still fails to understand that that internal power structure in Iran has changed and it has shifted from that kind of a leadership that Khamenei provided, as well as the moderates or the reformers, to a more younger, more radical, I would say maybe nationalistic officers that now are in charge. And I think obviously there are the remnants of the old system, I call it. I mean, the system like the president of Iran, Mr. Pezeshkian, or the Speaker of the Parliament, Mr. Ghalibaf, and few others. But these are no longer the people that can call the shot.
Well, that's
But
really interesting. So you are suggesting then, are you, that even if these senior figures that we know of that have been part of the nuclear talks in the past wanted to offer a deal or were interested in negotiating with the Americans, they would be put at risk internally by those colonels who are now rising up the ranks.
that is very much the case. In fact, the Iranian National Security Council is now controlled by the radicals, okay, people like Jalili and others, and at the time that the National Security Council was a moderate, was a break, was a moderating force is gone. In fact, that is the most important reality that the US has to understand. Mr. Trump must understand that the power structure has shifted in Iran, that his talks of threats of war and of stuff could have worked with Mr. Khamenei and his generals, but then they are not there anymore. And that these colonels are not enough to give up this simply because of Mr. Trump's threat of war, destruction, and so on. In the meantime, of course, the Iranians, I think, are not for war, they are for peace. They have been, after all, attacks that they are defending. I personally believe that there has to be some kind of a settlement and negotiation. I have spent 35 years of my life trying to bring the US and Iran together. But the problem is Washington, unfortunately, this is okay with all these things.
Yeah. Do you see it in that sense a little bit? I mean, it's extraordinary when you think about the way that Iraq descended into chaos next door. It was largely because the Ba'athist regime disintegrated. And local tribes, local commanders took things into their own hands. There were, of course, sectarian splits as well. Is it something similar that